ho, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, it's Halloween. If you didn't guess it already. Hey, it's MCOC News, and yeah, I've not done one of these for a little while now. It's not like I'm completely out of touch. It's just I've been busy with my own life shit to deal with. So that's why a lot of times I'm in the same t-shirt. But I'm not. I've put on a fresh t-shirt to deliver some MCOC news. Because there's a lot of things that have happened in the last few days. As well as some things that are going to happen. And some general fixes and stuff that we... Yeah, okay. Let's just roll in and get this news done and dusted. Our first story is the numbers game. My God. Arena has really kind of... getting to that point of 20 mil. It's coming close to it. It's going to happen. And it's going to be pretty darn... bloody annoying for people to see a character go for close to 20 mil. Now, Blade was hugely hyped. I'm very, very fortunate, and it is the word fortunate because it's a game of luck to have him at 5-star and from a featured 5-star crystal. A lot of people have tried, and unfortunately they haven't been able to get the luck side of things. With regards to a grind aspect, nearly 20 million points to get this guy. People must be packing a huge 4-star roster, huge 3-star roster, must be as well packing huge amounts of units to deliver to kind of get this. And it's okay, props to them, but my God, 20 mil. In other news, Rocket Raccoon went for close to 2 mil, so that was pretty cool to see. Again, like a close kind of thing there. I know a lot of people go, oh, I don't really care, but it's close to the amount of shards, like 5-star shards, like 300, so that's pretty cool. I like that as well. 1.5 ain't too bad with regards to the round 1 for Blade, and obviously we're in round 2 at the moment, the midweek, so, you know, we're going to see a lot more kind of cut down with regards to these midweeks. Rocket Raccoon could go for a little bit less, but if it's case in fact, like Angela, she had... the round 1 was so low and the round 2 was a lot higher. So that was a bit annoying because, yeah, I didn't think it would do that. So I think in future now, I think the kind of point of fact is if you think you know it, add on an extra 250k to at least the basic, because I was pretty annoyed with not getting Angela on the round 2. Our second bit of news is a showcase video. I really like this when I saw this, and a few other videos that he's actually released. MvinceAble, great guy, great stuff, and obviously link to this video is in the description. He's actually put out a few like this where he's taken a 2-star Star-Lord against a 6-star Crossbones, and it's kind of looking at the signature ability like Tactician and the way that he's kind of like building this kind of combo meter at level 99 for his 2-star Star-Lord, and he is kicking ass. And it's something that we should all aspire to as players, to kind of like look at this and just like, this is a pure showcase of absolute pure skill. And props to him on that one. So go and have a look at some of these videos. He did one for Hulk, it's called Anger Management, and this one is called The Tactician. And I think there's another one as well that he's just posted. So it's pretty cool stuff. Go and check him out, and this video too. And our next story is a post that I don't know if I've covered. It's terrible. I can't remember whether or not we covered this in MCOC News or not, but it's with regards to issues in the game. And this is all about people's, I think, personal kind of take on how things are running for them. And this post went up on October the 19th. I'm not sure with regards to the game, how the game works. If it's like, you know, like a mechanic. This is an analogy here. If you're like a mechanic, you got a car, you tinker around with the car for a month, say on the engine, and you kind of take out bits, you put new bits back on, you think this is going to make it run really fast, and this is going to change the pistons and all that stuff. And by the end of it, you go, here's the car, but it's not really running as smoothly as it should do. And by the end of the month, they go, right, okay, I've had enough of this car, I'm taking out the engine and I'm putting a new engine in because there's so much tinkering. We need to theoretically reboot to a streamlined way of this car actually working. And it's a little in kind of comparison to the game and the way the game works, in that halfway through the month you feel that when they've released the patch and they go, okay, well this isn't working here, it's like and it's like with the maintenance, it's like tinkering. It's like it's like halfway through the month they know the bugs, they tinker on it for about 15 days, and then they release a update in order to kind of basically reboot it. And a lot of people will kind of get this experience. I don't think a lot of people, it's kind of a 50-50, I think, where some people find that after halfway through the month, maybe even actually a few days after the most recent patch, that they find that the game doesn't really respond in the same way, whether or not its parries aren't as good and on point. The next thing is that instead of dash attacks, people are doing heavy attacks. And in this article here, people do talk about kind of experiences with that, so it is a bit disappointing to see. It's good as well that people are putting different operating systems as well as different devices they're using, because that's important as well. Kabam can't change the game around every single... Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make a streamlined game for all Android operating kind of people and all iOS operating people. So they need to know what devices aren't working for them with regards to that, and what are on Android and what on iOS. So it's important with articles like this that people do give the details of what device they're using at the same time, as they can't do anything with regards to those devices if they don't know. And obviously it's important to mention that if you've not considered maybe turning off your phone, stop running multiple apps, and maybe give your phone like a cooldown, because if it's on for too long as well as a low battery, it could mean that the game experience isn't good for you in any case. And I've had that so many times where I've kind of gone, my battery's low, I'm playing like crap, the phone's been on for a long time. It's just like these kind of scenarios where I've got to then say, right, get out my pig instinct and just kind of close it down for about 10 minutes. Do a bit of exercise or kind of go for a quick walk or something, and then come back, and then the game may run a lot better than it is. I'm not saying it is the main kind of like factor, but it's one of these things maybe you can consider doing. But in any case, let the forum post know and let Kabam know if there's a device you're using that isn't responding correctly. Our next bit of news is a follow-up story, and it has great news to it. Now, as we reported a week ago, as well as I think it was a couple of months ago, we had the Captain Marvel's SP2 problem, which was still in fix. And I think we're like 2 months still, nearing 3. Well, hallelujah. I don't know if it's because of MCC News, not sure what that is, but we've got a response from Kabam Wolf, which was brilliant. So it just says, hey guys, I just checked on this and it's still currently marked for 16.1. That being said, I'll let you know if anything changes. Thanks. So it does mean that it is in the process. It's not going to be as quickly as we think, but at least it's on the list to be sorted out. So that's something. I know a lot of people may kind of go, I totally agree with you. I'm totally with you. But it's good that they've at least said that it will be done. I know, 3 months. Well, we can live in hope. And our final bit of news is the dual target has been released. Marvel Contest Champion Strugos has come for us again and has delivered a Z Pake for the Easy and a 1020 AHZ. People need to get some very easier names done as the dual target. So guys, if you need a target, here is the target here. Go and fight him. Destroy that Rocket Raccoon, because he is, well, small and fluffy, but he's mighty and fluffy as well. Ferocious and fluffy. So this has been the 31st of October 2017. This is the Tuesday, and this has been MCC News. What's going on with me at the moment? I'm doing a lot of tech improvements, so I'm working out how to turn this thing here, this Logitech 920, to stop this being so pale. I'm not normally this pale. This is not a natural pale color. I'm white, but I'm not that white. So I'm sorting out a lot of tech things. I'm changing around the office. I will be reporting back on this, and in a later date, because it doesn't really fit into the scheme of the channel, I will be talking about the type of tech that I use and in what way, and doing a lot of research and making sure that I get the right stuff. So I'll be getting stuff like a Canon 70D. Anyway, that's what I'll be getting, as well as a few other things. A standing desk so I can take my desk around, so I can have my green screen flush against the wall. A lot of tech improvements, a lot of things I will be talking about on the channel, and talking about the parts 1, 2 and 3 and the kind of ongoing evolution of my YouTube channel from a point of investing money into the tech side of things, because that's really what I've wanted to do, is make sure that the quality is there in what people see. And also next year, early next year, hopefully I can get a better editor and also a better computer in order to kind of render 4K video. So that's something that I'm not when I say editor, I don't mean I've paid someone to be an editor for me, as in a better studio editor that I can edit better videos in. So that's really the main focus. So anyway, that's just a quick update of what I'm actually working on. So yeah, sorry, a lot of stuff this week will be pre-recorded. I will be live streaming the Thor event, and obviously you need to be on the channel. It's I think it's 6 PM GMT time, but actually it could be 7 PM because I don't know if we've adjusted the daylight saving time in the UK. Things are stupid with daylight saving time, but anyway, I'll just be live whenever the event goes live. Thanks very much for watching MCC News. I've been RichTheMan. If you enjoyed this video, like button, subscribe, notifications on, and all that shit. And social media links are here, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.